Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to explain another way of solving the problem faster. Not going to spend too much time on it, but I've already arranged the flowchart. By this time the flowchart I just play with some of the arrangement I have it here, and this time I'm choosing the false, changing the false side of the first if function. And I used different, so instead of following this way, come here, I jump to this, I combine those because this is the same role, so I can combine those two together, use this one under them. So what did I do here? I said if passing of 4.75 smaller than 50. Now I said this time I use this one smaller than 50, the true will be gravel, the false of it's going to come here. So this is the true of it gravel, the false is going to go there. Now I have another if function there. Why? Because if it is false, sure, we have an if, but this time I used the LL, smaller equal to 50. Now this time I combined the two smaller than 50, this one and this one together, so SCSL, SMSL under this side here, SCSMSL. Why? Because both of them are smaller than LL, smaller than 50. Now when it comes inside here, I will check the passing number 200 to be smaller than 212 or greater than 12. So I know it's a bit confusing, but it's still possible. Instead of checking this one come here, I will check those two. I know those two are they having the same condition, but what is the difference between them? One of them is passing number 200 smaller 12, the other one passing number 200 is greater than or equal to 12. So when it comes inside here, within this part here, we come to this true. I know LL is smaller equal to 50, so I'm checking for passing number 200 to be smaller. This is to be false. If this is not true, means that the LL is greater than 50. In the case of greater than 50 as well, I have two, whether this or this one, and again who is going to decide? The number 200 going to decide. So again, when it comes to here, I will give another condition number 200, whether to be this or this. I will just gonna explain which one comes first. I would like you to write down this by yourself to convert it to an if function, but I'm just gonna explain them which one is gonna first come. The if, the logics, then the true value, then we're gonna go to false. Remember, after true we're gonna go to false. Now the false here will be this if, then it's logic, then we're gonna go to true. Inside the true I have another if, this if, it is logic, then we're gonna value. After true I'm gonna go to false. The false of this if finished, we're gonna take one step back to the previous if, then we're gonna go inside the if, that if's false value. Well, the false value has another if, then the if will be written, then it is logic, then it is true. When the true finished, we're gonna go to the false value for that if function. Imagine it's the same 13. I didn't use more if, I just arranged it in a bit better, like difference, not better, a bit difference. Now parenthesis closing, let me just do the part. Oops. Let me do it faster. Now the parenthesis closing here, an if function we opened here, this is 1 2 3, then this parenthesis is not going to be closed until its false value here will be completely finished. Then I'm inside this one, we opened, this is different color, we open the parenthesis here, we will go to another if function, we're going to open the parenthesis. First you're going to open a lot of parentheses, then when a false value written, then you're closing it. Now you realize here we have a true value. When the false value written, a parenthesis will be closed. A parenthesis will be closed here. Then we're gonna go to inside the false value. Again, I have another if, so I have another parenthesis will be opened here, another parenthesis, but this is the same color. Where's this one? This is parenthesis open. I have a true value, I have a false value, so this parenthesis will be closed. Remember this parenthesis, why? Because I have the if, the logic, the true, the false. Now, for this one, this is complete. Complete of this one is a true value. Complete of this one is the false value. So it means that the false value of this one finished. It's time for the red one also to be closed. Now, checking overall for the first if, this is the true value, and complete this side is the false value for this one. So it's time to close the parenthesis for the big if, which is the green one here. And I need you to write this one in the Excel to see how does it work, and compared with the previous one, you must get the same result. Why? Because both of them working, their aim is getting those 4 values. I don't know if I make any mistakes, but I believe they're okay. SCSH, the same as H here, SLSL, and that's going to be the solution there. This will be enough for this week, because I wanted to practice a bit with this one. Look, for the examples, I recommend you to have anything comes to your mind that you already done from your other courses. Remember, Excel can be used for any purpose of calculation. So any of the courses that you have, if you realize that there is if can be used for them, just try to see how you'll be able to manage them. We have 3 weeks before final, so we'll be mainly on next week. We will have some solving questions, but I need to finish all of the chapters, then I can solve to see that how we'll be able to choose which one is it, how we can play around with those the if functions, just showing you different way. Instead of putting all inside each other, how would you manage it separately? Might be easier for some student. For some student, maybe putting all together might be easier. Or sometimes you cannot do things. We will see how do you manage those problems. Thanks for watching.